Reach Mary. Hi. Well, the database really sucks. Are you in Texas by any chance? Are you happy to be in Texas? I'm just trying to reach Texas voters and encourage them to get out and vote next week for Beto. Have you heard of Beto? Beto is running against Cruz. And, well, here's I'm not even a Texan. I'm a Floridian who lives in Japan. I was raped when I was 9, and I'm just doing some, promote folks to get out and vote. Like, all right. Here's our live. Okay. Where is my channel? Disrespectful. That's too funny. Where is my channel? I'm trying to get to my channel. Okay, my channel. I should be live on my channel. Here you go. Here. Okay. All right, so I'm having a text message and with a person who I'm reached out to, who is a Cruz supporter, and a Cruz supporter ultimately is someone who thinks having a sex predator in our Supreme Court is okay. That's the fact. I was raped when I was 9 by an older kid. What if that older kid was in the Supreme Court? How do you think it would make me feel? It would make me feel sick to the stomach. Every single one of us who are who have been assaulted sexually, ultimately feels disgusted at the fact that Brett Kavanaugh is Supreme Court. He defiles the court. So, anyone who is voting for Cruz ultimately is saying it's okay. So here I am. I'm calling folks. I can't even vote in Texas. I'm calling for folks to encourage them to vote for Beto, because I'm going to spend the rest of my life, every chance I have, selecting one of the 50 folks that put in Kavanaugh out of office. Hi, Dennis. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. I'm actually making, I don't know if you heard of YouTube, but I'm live on YouTube making calls in support of Beto for the Senate in Texas. I'm a rape survivor. And I'm encouraging folks to vote out Cruz, who supports a sex offender in our Supreme Court. I don't know how you feel about Kavanaugh in our Supreme Court, but to us persons who have been raped, we feel like you might as well put the person who raped me in the Supreme Court. This isn't political, this is personal, right? And Cruz voted for this person to be in our Supreme Court. So we couldn't stop the nominee. They wouldn't listen to us. So now, us METOers, I'm one of them. I represent the 1 in 6 men who have been attacked, right? It happened when I was 9 years old by a kid who was he was a teenage kid. Trying to get folks to get out and vote. Do you know you can vote next week? Okay, I hope you voted for Beto. Awesome, awesome. Well, please tell your friends to get out and vote. You can share my story. I don't know. I will send you a picture on your phone of something that I put together, and to encourage folks to get out. My story, because it's hard for men to talk about their abuse. But since Dr. Ford was so courageous talking about hers, I figured the least I could do is talk about mine and tell folks, you have to understand, we have to get those senators who think it's okay to put an attempted rapist in our Supreme Court. It's not okay. And since you wouldn't listen to us, we're going to go after your Senate races. So that's what I'm doing now, going after their Cruz's Senate race. All right. So, all right. You take care now. Bye-bye. Yay, a Beto person. All right. And I wonder if I can edit this video. Hello? I am calling here. I'm updating my video here. And need to get Trump out of office. And hello. Hi, Mike Trout speaking. How are you? Is this Ernst? Hello, Ernest. Hi, how are you today, sir? I can help me by getting out and voting for Beto for the Senate. That's how you can help me. What's the likelihood of you voting for Beto over Cruz? Well, Cruz is your current. Are you in Texas? Cruz is your current senator, and he basically said it's okay for a sex predator to be in our Supreme Court. So I'm a victim. I was raped when I was 9, and I basically can't vote in Texas, but I'm asking folks to get out and vote for Beto, B-E-T-O. He's endorsed by the Herald, and he's an all-around really good guy from that I can see. But for me, I just want Cruz out. So I think it's wrong to put a potential sex predator in our Supreme Court, and it was just the whole partisan stuff. I'm not, I was a Republican last week. I've switched now to Democrat, and I'm reaching out to Texans to vote for Beto. I'm gonna basically spend the rest of I'm 50 years old. The rest of my life, every time I have a chance, picking one of the 50 senators that voted in Kavanaugh. That was the name of the new Supreme Court. I don't know if you know that. There's a new Supreme Court justice called Kavanaugh. And getting him out of office. Yeah. Oh, you have made okay. Well, all right. Well, when you when you see that name Beto, I hope you'll select Beto over Cruz. Just remember, Cruz thinks sex predators in the Supreme Court is okay. That's how I see it. Okay. So anyone who thinks that is depraved. All right. I wish you the best, and hope you'll lean towards Beto. Hi, Mike Trout here. I'm reaching out to folks to get out and vote next week for Beto, and he's running for the Senate. And the reason for this, why is a Floridian calling you, is to empower folks to get out and vote and make a difference. Okay, thanks. What happened? What happened? I lost my connection. Ah. I broke the machine. Hello, hello. 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 I'll send you a picture. Here you go. I'll send you an SMS. I somehow logged out, which means I got a call here. Call fail. All right, I'm trying to sit up here on the call. Here it is. Calling people is the hardest thing. And it can be rude, obnoxious. Hello, Mike Trout calling. How are you? All right. Here you go. All right. So I just shared a link to my live YouTube channel to folks that are hearing me. They will know who I am. So when I'm calling someone, it's like, who the heck am I? What am I saying? I can actually text them an image of it. So I'm just developing my way to call to show that I'm just a guy in Florida calling. I'm in my house, and I'm calling folks to encourage them to get out and get Cruz out. Why? Well, simple. When I was 9, I was raped by a 15-year-old. How would you feel if that 15-year-old now was a Supreme Court justice? You'd feel sick to your stomach. Can you imagine how Dr. Ford feels for coming and nominating and putting herself through everything on, you know, in you know, in the Senate to make her, you know, to have this confirmation go through? It must be devastating to her. Absolutely devastating. But I want her to know and others to know that there's people like myself who've gone through similar or worse now out there fighting the fight for them, you know? So that's how I see it. So I can actually do this here. I can grab this link here, copy this link here, paste it in here, grab this picture out here, right? And share that, okay? So, and I can call. So now I have an image with the live broadcast that I'm doing on YouTube with folks. So they can actually see me, who I'm calling. I'm just the guy trying to make a difference here. We can make a difference. Each and every one of us can make a difference. Hi, Erica. Hi, Mike Trout here. How are you? All right, so you hang up on me. Send it. All right. And then I can copy this here, put here, send it. Okay. Sorry, hung up on me. All right. Anyway, so and then I can drag this in here too, and push that in there, and then I can put basically if you hang up on me, I just have someone else call you. So I'm pioneering basically a new way to make calls. That you know on there. So making phone calls is hard. So there's so many things now. Now that you have the person's number, you can actually send them an SMS. Hi, William. Hello, Mike Trout calling you. I'm gonna send you a text. Yeah, I've got a live video going right now. I'm gonna send you. I'll send you a text of me live talking to you. All right. I'm calling to encourage folks to get out and vote tomorrow, and I hope. All right, man. Well, I've sent you a link so you can whenever you have free. All right. So enjoy lunch. Enjoy your lunch. Lunch. Okay. All right. So he's busy calling back, so they can look. So the simple fact is how us MeTooer. MeTooer is someone who has been sexually assaulted. I was raped when I was 9, and you don't get over that. It defines who you are. It made me a very problematic drinker when I was in college. DUI, fleeing and looting. I would go around just punching gay guys, right? I was drunk, not sober. Hi, Ruth. Hi, it's Michael Trout calling you. How are you? You don't. I'm sending a link to my video that I'm making right now live. So when you have time and you want to learn who I am, you can. I'm actually calling to encourage folks to get out and vote for next week. I was a rape survivor when I was 9 by an older kid, and Cruz basically said it's okay for potential rapists to be in our Supreme Court. So I want Cruz out of office, and I want Beto in office. So I hope. Well, good. All right. Well, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I was Republican last week, but I've never voted. I was only Republican in name only because my dad was Republican. I'm an A. Okay. Okay. Well, it's okay. Well, go. Please tell your friends. A little phrase you can use is "bet on Beto." Bet on Beto. Like when if you're out and about, you see someone, bet on Beto, right? Beat Cruz. Well, tell when you're shopping, when you buy something, just kindly, instead of saying thank you, just say bet on Beto. That's our new thank you, okay? Bet on Beto. We need to do this from here on out. You're welcome. You take care now. All right, bye bye. See, some people are nice if you engage them. If you get them to talk, this woman has always voted Democrat, never voted anything else. So, you know, how to call, how to make calls, how to do cold calls. One is, hey, Mr. Sanchez, how are you? Buenos días. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. Hola. All right, so I have translation in Spanish. This is a Spanish. I can send a Spanish message and a picture. All right, and I'm done. So Spanish speaker only. Save. And move on. So this is what it's like. This is cold calling 101. You want to be a good cold caller? I can teach you. I've done lots of calls in my life. Hello, Hazel. Hello, how are you? Mike Trout here. Have I caught you at a bad time? Oh, are you watching? There's no ball game on, I don't think, is there? Sounds like you're watching. I want you. I want you. Who I want? I want you to get out and vote next week. Do you know you can vote at the Orange Public Library? Is that close to you? Okay, well, please get out and vote. Tell your friends, get out and vote for Beto. Bet on Beto to beat Cruz. We got to beat Cruz. Can I bet on you to beat Cruz? Bet on Beto? I was, when I was 9, I was raped by an older kid. And I don't know if you watched the whole Kavanaugh confirmation stuff. But basically, in the view of us victims, we put a rapist in a Supreme Court, or attempted rapist, right? It's like putting the guy who abused me in the Supreme Court. That's how I feel. That's how we feel. So I can't vote in Texas. So I hope you'll vote for Beto. Have you thought of Beto, or are you going to go Cruz? Who are you deciding to go for? Too much. The truth. Okay, so cancel, lean. All right. Hi, Alexis. Michael Trout calling. How are you? I am calling you. I'm calling you from Florida to encourage you to get out to vote next week. Your early voting starts on the 22nd. Are you aware of that? It's true. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. I was right. All right. So, hello. So you can't get away from me. It's so great. Engage me in a in a video. So I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on YouTube, and if I see the person join, I can see it. So let's see, miss number. Go on. So you're 16-year-olds, full of hormones, football player, drunk, having your own little party there just to entice girls to have sex with them. That's what Kavanaugh was. He was a scumbag in high school. His yearbook says it all. Hello, Michael Trout here. Hi. Hi. I got a phone call coming on my main line. 1 second. Hello. Michael's here. Fine. Uh-huh. Yes. Yes, on Monday. Yep. Why? Why? Why is this? Is more convenient for the doctor? Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Okay. I mean, it's fine with me, but it's fine with my dad. I mean, he's very cognitive. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Okay, sounds good. Yeah. Okay. 3564. I got it. Bayonet point. Okay. Okay, great. Thanks. Bye. Bayonet point. Sorry about that. Are you are you still there by any chance? Sorry, my dad is having surgery on Monday, and they're transferring from one hospital. He's 92. He broke his hip or dislocated his hip, but then he fell on his knee, which caused his thigh to split. So they got to redo it to put it deeper because it's kind of like bamboo splitting. If you stuff something bigger, right, it's kind of splits down the side. Yeah, he's 92. Poor guy. So anyway, I'm just since I'm here in Florida, I live in Japan. I'm just calling folks to get out and vote for next week. Early voting starts on the 22nd, and I hope you'll vote for Beto. I'm a Me Tooer. I don't know if you know what that is, a Me Tooer. Yeah, well, what nearly happened to Ford happened to me. I was 9. The kid was, a teenager. He preyed on me. He took me to a place where there's no one around, and he raped me. So to me, Kavanaugh is that person, right? To all of us who have been violated, to us, Kavanaugh is that person, and Cruz put that person in. All right. Anyway, Kavanaugh. All right, hung up on me. All right, so, bum. So obviously, I don't know. That was weird. Anyway. So talking about it live on YouTube. All right. Anyway, so yeah, my goal is really simple: is to focus on one senator every primary, either until they're all gone. All right. I'm not going to rest until every single senator that voted in a sex predator into our Supreme Court is out of court, right? So simple as that. Really is. Um, um, so, yeah, I'm angry. Angry. Hello. All right. I love people just hang up on you, half the time. But the cool thing is, if they do hang up, copy, paste, send an SMS, all right? Put that there, put this here. All right, and put that there. So, yeah. What a non-person who is not a non-Me Tooer can't really understand how us victims feel, because if a victim comes forward and says this person did it, and your only response is, oh, since you can't remember the exact location, you can't remember the day of the week, you can't remember this and that, it didn't happen. Well, can you tell me what you ate a month ago, right? That's details, where you ate. But I tell you what, if you ate some food that made you really sick, you'd be able to tell me what food it was, right? Without a doubt. You can tell me when, whatever, but you'd be able to tell me the food you ate. So this is 1,000 times worse. Being raped. The person's image gets burned on your face, right? You don't forget the person's face. If you ever been bullied, you'll know what I'm talking about. You don't forget the bully. Hi, Mendy. Hello. I'll send you a text message if I. Hi, it's Mike Trout here. How are you? All right. So no answer. Call back. Yeah. Try to reach you back. Bayonet point. Hello. How are you, Melanie? Michael Trout. I'll send you a text if we call drops. I'm just trying to get folks to get out and vote next week for Beto, BETO. You heard of him? Okay, cool. I'm actually a Me Tooer. Do you know what a Me Tooer is? Someone who survived rape. When I was 9, I was raped by a teenager. I don't know how old he was. But when they appointed Kavanaugh, it was kind of like putting the person who raped me in the Supreme Court. That's how we feel, us Me Tooers. So I'm trying to get folks to get every I'm going to focus the rest of my life on getting every single senator out of office. And I'm starting off with who voted yes for Kavanaugh, and Cruz was one of them. So in my mind, it's kind of like he supports, having, an attempted rapist in our Supreme Court, which is horrific to me. So I hope have you made any thoughts to voting early? I mean, North, I think. Okay, well, this is I sent you a meme, and I'll send you, here's the location, right? Northwest Vista College is your closest location on there. So and I hope you'll tell your friends to the meme, bet on Beto. So instead of saying thank you, bet on Beto. So instead of saying thank you to people today or from here to the election, I want folks to just say bet on Beto. When they say, oh, bet on Beto, like just say bet on Beto. It's bet on Beto instead of thank you. Can you do that? It'd be kind of fun. Tell your friends, bet on Beto. Just say, oh, bet on Beto. Like, just pretend it's a thank you, right? Let's just switch thank you to bet on Beto. That means thank you. Bet on Beto, right? Take care now. Bye-bye. All right. Oh, and I'm live. I'm going to share. I'm actually... I'm live. Bet on Beto. All right. All right. Bet on Beto. So when you are, instead of saying thank you to people here on out, you just say bet on Beto. Bet on Beto. Strong. Made vote plan. Save. Bet on Beto. Yeah. Hi. Michael Trout calling. I try to reach. Hi, I'm trying to reach Ruby. This is Mike Trout. I'm going to send you a text message also to your phone. And I hope you'll get out next week and vote for Beto. Beto. And I'm actually calling live on YouTube. So you can watch my talking that I missed you, that I'm making live around 38 minutes and 35 seconds. 38 minutes, 35 seconds in, I'm actually calling and leaving you a number, Ruby. So I hope that you will get out and vote. It's really important for us to get out and vote. Over close to 100,000 new registered voters in Texas just in the last week. There is a massive wave, but it isn't a Democratic wave. It's an anti-wave. It's anti-Trump. It's anti the negativity. It's anti the abuse on women. It's anti everything Trumpism. Okay, bullying, beating up reporters, saying it's okay to murder a media person just because he is an American. Crap like that. We have to bring about change. So please get out and vote for Beto. Bet on Beto. And also I'm telling folks, when you say hello to folks and say thank you, just say bet on Beto, bet on Beto, bet on Beto. That's what we need to all be saying. Get out there and bet on Beto. All right? You take care now. Bye-bye. It's hard work to call all the time. I need to get a drink. Hello, buena. ¿Tú hablas inglés? ¿Tú hablas inglés? See, you speak English. You speak English, good. Por favor, how do I say? I'll send you a message. Por favor, dile a tus amigos que voten. Is that okay? Do you understand? Hello? Michael calling. Miguelito. Me llamo Miguelito. Yo vivo en España por 7 años. En Palma de Mallorca. Pero yo no hablo español. Muy difícil. Oh, you speak English. You're making me work really hard here. You're making me work so hard. I just sent you a text to your phone. I want you to, I live in Florida. Please vote for Beto. Are you I can't say your last name. Soto Lopez? Oh, where do you live now? Are you still in Texas? You're in Virginia. Well, you can vote in Virginia. You have to vote. Oh, you have to vote against the Virginian. Oh, which part of Virginia are you? What Virginia? There's no. Tell your friends in Texas to vote, okay? Beto, tell your Texas friends. Texas friends. All right, thank you. Adios. Bye bye. That was a Virginian. Adam, Michael Trout here. Maybe you've seen me on Animal Planet. I hunt giant killer hornets. I'm not calling you about that though. I'm calling you about elections next week, and I hope you'll get out and vote for Beto. Beto, that's right. I'm going to send you an SME. I'm actually live on YouTube, and I'll send that out to you, and I'm live too, and you can listen to my whole spiel. I'm recording my whole time on the phone live, so folks can go back and listen to to my calls. You're about 42 minutes and 55 seconds in when I just called you, so I appreciate it. Get out and vote. I place all my arguments here online, so hope that you will get out and vote. Thanks a lot. Take care. Hello. Mike Trout here. How are you? Mike Trout. I'll send you a. I'm live on YouTube right now. I don't know if you know what YouTube is. You ever heard of YouTube? Okay, I am basically a volunteer for the Beto campaign to get folks out to vote and to encourage them to vote against Cruz. But I'm not a Texan. I don't even live in America. Are you leaning that way to vote for Beto? I yeah, I'll say it's not you. And alrighty, you take care now. Bye bye. Sorry. Hello, Michael Trout. How is this, Bill? Holcomb? That's good enough. Mike Trout calling you from Florida. I'm calling in hopes that I get you to get out and vote for Beto. Beto, not Beto, Beto next week. Do you like Beto? You like Beto? Beto? Do you say Beto or Beto? How do you say his name? Because Beto. I've been saying Beto, Beto. Well, cool. Well, I'm a non-Texan. Okay, I live in Florida. I actually live in Japan. I'm in Florida right now, caring for my 92-year-old dad who just broke his hip, or actually broke his leg after breaking his hip a month ago, and he's got to do a re-surgery. And he's in the hospital right now. So I'm basically spending my time. I'm here anyway, getting out for Beto. Beto. Now I'm confused. But the reason is I'm a Me Tooer. So okay, alrighty. Thanks a lot. Beto. Beto. Hi, Mike Trout here. How are you doing? Wow, you got a busy house going on right now. I'll send you a text. I'm just getting folks to get out to vote next week. I'll send you a text. You're busy. Please consider voting for Beto. Beto? Do you say Beto or Beto? Beto? How do you say it in Texas? All right, buddy. All right, bye. Hi, Mike Trout speaking. How are you? I hope you're having a nice day this Saturday. Well, good. Well, I'm here volunteering, helping to get folks out to vote for Beto or Beto. How do you say his name? I'm doing a survey. Is it Beto or Beto? Robert. Oh, is Beto is a Hispanic vote? Beto. Ah, that's very clever. Uh, well, can I give you my story really quick? I was raped. I was raped when I was 9. Does that not matter to you? And Cruz basically put a sex person in the. No, no, he put a sex offender in the. No, no, I'm just telling you. Well, I'm just. You could vote however, but. Uh huh. Yeah. I should have spoken up. Yeah. Well, my dad. I had this discussion with my dad. Well, she did. She talked about it in therapy and years ago, and she talked to her husband about it, and she sent a letter in July. But I know, but you're supporting a person. All right, okay. Well, all right. I know. You think it's okay for someone who thinks condones rape as a senator. All right. No, no, I am. Bye bye. So, you know, the argument. Um, the argument is was interesting, right? So this argument here was, let's see here, canvas, attempted canvas. She's going to be strong Cruz. So her argument, I just talked to a woman who said, I'm going to vote for Cruz because he has more experience. Experience in what? I don't know. Hi, Aaron. Mike Trout here. How are you? I'm going to send you a text. I'm just calling to get folks out for Beto. I hope you'll get out and vote next week. Do you know who he is? And it was not for Beto. All right. So obviously, he's a Cruz. Canvassed. Strong Cruz. Hello. How are you? Hi, I'm just calling to get folks out to vote next week. It's early voting for Beto, B-E-T-O, Beto. Do you know? Oh, you do? Who are you going to vote for, may I ask? All right. All right. Oh. Let's see. Canvassed. So I need to call. I missed out the whole part that I'm actually calling from Florida. Hello, Erica? Oh, okay. Are you 18? Can you vote? Oh, sweet. Well, I hope you'll get out and vote for Beto. And how's okay, cool. Well, I'm a Floridian who lives in Japan. I'm in Florida to take care of my 92-year-old dad who broke his hip. But I'm here calling, and you're probably wondering why is we have our own races here, but I'm actually a Me Tooer. I'm one of the 1 in 6 guys who who's been raped. And when I was 9, a teenage kid raped me. And for me, it's Kavanaugh is no different. Having that guy in office as Supreme Court justice, you might as well put the guy who raped me in the Supreme Court. So I'm picking a senator, and I'm starting off with Cruz. And my commitment is to spend the rest of my life working to get every single one of those senators out of office whenever they come up for an election. So I'm starting with Cruz because everyone is complicit in my eyes in the attempted rape of Dr. Ford. So that's from a Me Too perspective. So you can share that, and I will. I don't know if you guys can get text to your phone, but I'll share a meme, and I'm also broadcasting live because I'm a big YouTuber. So anyone, you can share this link or whatever, and can't hear you talk, but you can hear me talking. All right. How are your parents going to vote? You think they're going to go? Are they strong Beto too? Awesome. Sweet. Well, oh, one last thing. You don't say thank you anymore. Okay? You say bet on Beto. Bet on Beto. So whenever you say thank you, we're all just gonna say bet on Beto, right? Bet on Beto. I think it's cute. Hi, Nicole. Mike Trout here. I'm hoping to get you to vote for Beto. I'm a Me Tooer. I'm actually in Florida, calling folks in Texas to since I can't vote, ask you to vote on my behalf as a Me Tooer. In our eyes, the person that Cruz appointed to the Supreme Court is a sex predator. It's no different than putting our person who assaulted or raped us into the Supreme Court. And I hope you'll get out and you will correct this travesty. He should never have been appointed. He didn't qualify. It was a job interview. And the only way recourse we have is to go after the senators that actually voted him in. And for me, Cruz is the first one. And I'm not going to rest until every single one of these senators that that voted for Kavanaugh is out of office. And I believe I'm not unique in how I feel. I believe every Me Tooer feels this way. I'm just showing you how I'm doing it. You take care now. Hi, this is Mark. I'm going to send you a text just in case you decide just to hang up on me because it happens. I am a volunteer calling from Florida. I live in Japan. I have a TV show trying to encourage folks to get out and vote for Beto. Why is someone who lives in Japan the question is why is someone who lives in Japan in Florida. All right, cool. Well, I sent you a link, and if you have anyone else who I'm telling folks just instead of saying thank you, say bet on Beto here on out. We had 100,000 new registrations, so I think it's gonna be a massive wave. I think we can take Cruz. So, all right, cool. Tron Beto. All right, thanks. Awesome. So anyway, hey, oh, it's good. I know, long time. How you been? All right. Hey, John, Mike Trout calling. How are you? I'm sending you a text message too, so hope you'll get that. I'm just calling to remind you to get out and vote. Next week is early voting, and don't forget to vote for Beto. That's right, Beto. Bet on Beto. So if you've forgotten who I am, I put a link to a live video that I'm making. You're around 57 minutes and 18 seconds in. That's me calling you on camera right now, so you know who I am. Okay, you take care now. Bye. I kind of like that. Kind of like, hey, you forget who I am? Here's a link to me live talking to you at this stage of the video. Hello, Gary. I don't like that age 71. What the heck? Why am I calling 71-year-olds? Why? All right. Someone's going to call you back. If I can't, it's kind of silly not to hang up on people, because you can either tell them not to call you back, take you off the list. If you take me off the list, it's wrong number, right? But hanging up is just stupid, because then they're just going to call you again and call you again, call you again. Hello, Natalie? Hi, it's Mike Trout. How are you? Sending you a text. Is this a... All right. Hello, hello. Oh, I gotta take a break. I think it's exactly 1 hour. I'm gonna take a break. 2 more minutes. This has me at 46 minutes, but this has me calling at 59 minutes. Hi, Mike Trout. How are you? Is this Mr. Rivera? Hey, John. How are you? Mike Trout, calling you from Florida. Mike Trout, Trout, like the fish. Could be better. My dad's in the hospital after he had a hip replacement a month ago, and then he came home just 2 days ago to fall out of his chair onto the knee of his hip replacement, right? Jamming it into his thigh and creating a lateral split down his thigh. Like bamboo, like if you got a bigger piece of wood in bamboo and you jam it in, it splits the bamboo. That's what happened to his. Oh, they did? So maybe this wasn't done after the fact, but actually done in surgery. Because, yeah, I know. What, did you sue, or there's nothing you can do, is there? Just cut. Well, they said they got to drill deeper, and they got to put it in deeper, right? Did they have to do that to yours? Redo it? Anyway, I hope. Hey, the reason why I'm calling is to get you guys out to vote for Beto next week. Yeah, for Beto. I can't vote, so I'm asking. I'm a Me Tooer, though. You know what that is, right? A Me Tooer. When I was 9, I was raped by an older kid, and he was a teenager, right? And to me, Kavanaugh, who Cruz voted for, is like having the guy who abused me and that's how all of us Me Tooers feel in the Supreme Court. So in our eyes of, the 100 million plus folks out there, and I've been apolitical. I've never given a crap about politics until this happened. And now I'm fired up. It's not politics, it's personal now, right? And I'm going to focus on every senator on every election to get them out. And I'm starting off with Cruz. So every senator needs to be held accountable because in my mind they are complicit in the attempted rape of Dr. Ford. That's a very powerful statement, but that's what they are by saying by voting him in without a true investigation, without interviewing all the witnesses on her side. Right? They didn't even interview her. They didn't interview her husband. They didn't interview the therapist. Right? That she had shared it with. So, what do you think? Are you going to vote for Beto? Oh, you have personal issues with Beto. Well, I don't. Okay, I was in prison for. He was in prison for armed robbery. How could he run? I gotta look this up. Beto armed robbery. Well, it's burglary, not armed robbery. Burglary and armed robbery, two different things. Armed robbery. So Beto arrested in 1990s for Well, I have a DUI, a fleeing and looting. I have a battery. All of that came from my rape when I was 9. Right? I can't drink. I used to go around and just punch gay guys in the face when I was so drunk. I don't remember harming any of them. Right? But all of the violence and stuff came out of that, and so I don't know. To me, it fucks you up. But you remember the person who did it, right? The person who beat you up. You have any doubt who that person? I mean, are you? I know, but I'm saying is, and that's the deal with Dr. Ford. She, when they ask her how sure are you it was Kavanaugh, right? Here, my phone's ringing. Let's see. Yeah, how sure? I'm 100% sure. Why? Because we know, as victims, how sure we are of of the people who attack us. There is no doubt on that, right? There is no, oh, I may have made a mistake, and that's the thing. They all think she was credible, and yet they didn't believe it was him, and that to me is just so abhorrent that. Well, do you think though, like a supreme, but to do this with a Supreme Court justice of all people, not a politic, they're supposed to be beyond politics. Isn't that like a travesty? You can live with that. You can live with Cruz basically defiling our Supreme Court. Is what you're telling me. I mean, you think burglary? You think burglary is and DUI in the '90s? All right. Well, okay. Well, I mean, I just want retribution. I'll be honest with you. Mine is just retribution. I want retribution on Cruz. All right. I think they're all. I don't. I agree with you. I don't. To me, it's personal. I want retribution. I don't give a crap if. Well, I would care if the guy was, was a sex offender, but burglary, '90s. I mean, criminal record, driving, burglary. Um, that's I can live with that over what they did with our Supreme Court. Well, I hope you'll are so you're not even going to vote. You're like I was. I haven't voted all my life. We're about the same age. I'm 50. Well, don't you think Beto do you think Beto has a lesser evil than Cruz, or no? You think Cruz is lesser evil than do you think Trump? What do you think about Trump? Are you a Trumpster? No, but here's the deal. You don't. I know, but what do you think of Trump? Do you think Trump should be president for the next 8 years, another 4 years? You don't care? Well, the big difference, he didn't get. Well, he didn't get. I mean, Obama did at least get the popular vote. But I'm thinking, my thinking is you have no issue with Trump at all. Yeah. Well, and his he's guilty as hell when it comes to his taxes. To I mean, giving the tax break went to the, I mean, went to the 1%. I mean, really. I mean, he the I mean, pretty much he. Well, actually, well, not really. Actually, they don't. They no, that's not true because the how old's your child? They, uh, no, the 1% don't pay any taxes. And they're the first to admit it. I pay way, no matter who you talk to, I pay way less taxes than I should. They have a whole battery of accountants that can get them out of it, right? Um, it's tools that they got put in through lobbyists of the 1% through their special interest, right? And most of them offshore their money and everything else. I mean, the amounts of money that they have access to, which is a shame. I mean, the only reason why we have the Hoover Dam, the only reason why we have the interstate was, prior to the 1980s, 90%. There was a 90% tax rate on, on them. So they've gone from 90% down to pretty much paying nothing now. But all right, well, if I don't think there's any other choice for senator. It's either Beto or Cruz, and if you want to fight injustice, go Beto. And if I understand you have issues with him, but I think I mean, just consider it. Okay, I appreciate it, man. You have a good one. Bye. So. All right, I'm gonna take a after this call. I have to say pause. All right, so that's what I'm doing. Hi, John, Mike Trout. How are you? I'm gonna send you a text. Should we get in touch? I'm doing good. I'm actually doing a live YouTube cast right now, and you're on it. So I'll send you a link to it. Should we get disconnected? Well, you're not on it. I'm talking, but you're actually 69 minutes and 14 seconds into it. I'm actually basically just sharing me calling folks about getting folks out to support Beto for the Senate. Yeah, you don't sound too enthusiastic. You don't sound too enthusiastic. What? You're like, I'll bet. Oh, okay. That's why you're exhausted. That's good. I need to get out and run. My knees are shit though for it. But basically, I'm not a Texan. I live in Florida. I actually live in Japan. I'm in Florida right now because my dad broke his hip a month ago, and he just broke his his leg because of his hip replacement. He fell on his knee, jamming his hip into his thigh, basically creating a lateral break in his leg. So he's now having to go back into operation. I know it sucks. So, but I'm spending my time. I'm a Me Tooer. You probably know what that is, right? You're 30, so you know what a Me Too group is, right? I I'm one of the. I'm a statistic. I'm in the 1 in 6 guys that have been raped. When I was 9, I was raped by an older kid. So in my mind, Kavanaugh, our Supreme Court justice, is like having the guy who raped me in the Supreme Court. Right? That's how us Me Tours feel. So I couldn't stop. I tried to stop. I called them all. There was 5 senators that could have blocked it. I got 3 out of the 5 to vote no. The last 2 didn't vote. One a Democrat, and the other was Collins. I thought she would definitely go. But what I can do is actually go against the senators. So Cruz is the first senator that I'm targeting aggressively with my time and calling and memes and everything else. So I hope you'll help me get him out of office by voting in Beto. Good. All right. Well, what I'm telling folks, what I'm telling folks to do, here's a little simple thing we can all do. Well, I'm not there, but if I was in Texas, is instead of saying thank you, say bet on Beto. That's our replacement for thank you from here on to the end of the bet on Beto, right? Could you do that? Bet on Beto. Right? It's like, all right, brother. Thanks a lot. And I sent you a link if you want to watch me do this silly calling. I'm on, I did my whole 70 minutes of calling. So it's now part of YouTube history. Later, brother. Bye. All right, I'm done. Getting out of here.